Listen on.
Don't be afraid to catch feels.
Relaks Radio.
Real talk.
Welcome back to Real with me, Nick, keeping you guys company and entertained and, talking about all the different things that is going on right now. And we were talking about Scotland, how they are having an issue so far. Something is going on in Scotland. Yes, the cases are rising. It's no surprise. Look, Nicola Sturgeon talked about how she doesn't want to go backwards, how she is, trying to avoid any sort of imposing of any sort of restriction, though even if it can be limited restriction, limited lockdown, nothing like that. She doesn't want to go back to any of that, and she's asking people to play their part. Again, she should have understood, okay, the number of cases were on the rise. You shouldn't have done those football events. You shouldn't have had those music concerts. I mean, I can name a lot of these things as well off the top of my head, only telling you that how many people have been getting, into so much contact. The situation in Glasgow is getting worse. And look, we are supposed to be leading the COP26. We are supposed to be leading the COP26. And if we are going to have, if Scotland is going to be having this many cases, I just wonder, the safety of the other representatives and delegates who are going to come in to the country. How about them? So again, this is a problem right here, and the cases are on a constant rise. You can see it's getting more and more worse as the days go by. There's more and more cases going on. So a total of 6,835 new cases were reported on Friday, more than 1,800 above the previous highest figure. This is the third time this week, and this is the third time this week a new record was set by Scotland. Yes, that's right. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said the sharp rise was a cause for concern, but the government was not considering the introduction of a lockdown. They're saying, okay, we don't want to introduce any sort of, I quote, a circuit breaker lockdown. However, she stressed the importance of everyone playing their part in halting the virus and the spread of the virus so far. So she said on Friday that she could not rule anything out, but no one wanted to go backwards, I quote, to even a limited restriction. So Ms. Sturgeon urged the people to get vaccinated, to test themselves regularly, and tighten up again on following the current guidelines. And she encouraged people to meet outdoors, avoid crowds, keep a close and a safe distance from others, and minimize physical contact. And she added, I hope we can all get through this with all of us behaving sensibly and appropriately. Again, this could have been totally avoided. I feel like this could have been addressed in so many different ways. Again, Nicola Sturgeon, you could have done a better job with regards to this. The the daily test positive, the rates reported on Friday was 14.2%, up to 11.5% the previous day. So a record number of tests had been carried out on Thursday, and Nicola Sturgeon said that they did not entirely explain the increase in case numbers, which have doubled over the last 7 days. So she went on to say, it's important. It's definitely important to point out that the case numbers are rising across the UK just now, but after a period of slower increases in Scotland, the rise here is particularly sharp at the moment. Again, wouldn't be surprised. Why, though? You got to tell me. I mean, you guys, if you guys have anything you want to say, hell, hit me up on the numbers, 07852473473. That's right. Those are the numbers. You can always call me up and let me know what your thoughts are. Again, the issues are on a rise. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of problematic problems, with regards to all of these things and how the government is handling this and how the Scottish government is handling this. In my point of view, it is they are definitely trying, and they're afraid that they might go back into a lockdown. This is, again, from the way she's saying it, from what I gather, she's saying, okay, Nicola Sturgeon is addressing and saying, we don't want to rule out anything, but we don't want to go back into a lockdown either. So it's like we want everyone to be safe, but at the same time, we can't impose the rules for people to be safe, because again, that will mean that we actually gave into the lockdown. We gave in and we say, okay, you know what? We're going to take a loss right now. We're going to take that L. But again, she should actually take it. I feel like she should lock the country up again, at least for another couple of weeks until the cases drop down. Because look, the cases are going to be on a rise. Until we get the booster shots in, the cases are going to be on a rise. So the double jabs are not going to be effective anymore, because you can see more and more people are coming into contact with each other. More and more, the vaccine is, the effects of the vaccine is diminishing, and the amount of people getting infected is getting on the rise, and it is becoming alarming. So I don't know. You guys tell me. tell me. 07852 473 473. That's right. You can always tell me what you think on this particular matter. And if you want to be, a part of the show and you want to download, all you got to do is simply go onto our app store and download the Apple apps, or on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, and download our app. That is the Relaks Radio. That's right. And you can always check us out on social media as well. We're pretty much big on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Like us, subscribe, follow, and share our YouTube channel as well. We got a lot of interesting content with regards to what is going on across the globe. And with that, we are going to be taking a real quick break, and we will be right back after this.